Hey, it's me again, and I'm running my mouth as usual. I want Stuart to know, that's my oldest son, that I have combed my hair just for him. And Claudette, I'm smiling. Okay. In meditation this morning, for some reason, pedestals came up. And I got to thinking about pedestals and why do we put people on pedestals? I think we all have it sometime or another. I know I have. Still at my age, put people on pedestals. Yeah, when we're kids, we do it. It's our favorite rock star. It's football player, somebody, a parents. Obviously, it's somebody that you really don't know. No, you might be in your life, but you don't know them. Think about a pedestal, what it represents. It is something of value to be honored. It is at a distance. It is not something that you hold in your arms and cuddle up to, that's for sure. It's fragile. What else? It's something that's not going to get close to you. That's for sure. So putting a person on a pedestal is another way of building a wall to protect yourself. It's a way of not having to deal with your emotions. You can admire them from afar. You can say how special they are. You can project your love onto them. You can value them, but not know who they are. How can you know who they are if somebody's up on a pedestal? Huh? No, you can't do that. You're certainly not going to interact with them. Oh, well. I mean, it might be somebody at work or at school or whatever the case may be, but you're really not interacting with them. No, you're looking at them from afar, even if you're talking to them. Okay, but part of the reason that we put people on pedestals has to do with our own self-esteem and our value. Gee, you're really special. And I love you because you're really special. I admire you. I'll martyr myself for you. I'll do all these things for you. I'll be your slave. Because then you are so special if you give me any attention whatsoever, that I have value. It's part of earning love. When we don't have self-esteem, we think that we need to earn love, which we don't. Everybody deserves to be loved. Unfortunately, some of us chose some lifetimes to come into that had parents, caretakers that were not capable of giving us what we needed. It's our choice, though. We chose them. You can't get back. Well, you can, but it's not going to help, put it that way. So we don't think that we deserve a lot of stuff. But it feels better when you love somebody that's really special, to make them special. Then it makes a relationship, even if it's at afar, better, more important. We can do that martyr stuff, be the victim. Been there, done that. I'm not criticizing. No, I've done it. But I've learned from it. And then the funny thing is, when you take them down off the pedestal, if they don't fall down first, and then you have a disaster on your hands. And that's when they fall off. That usually is a disaster. Because then the illusion is shattered. And then when you shatter the illusion, how can you trust them? How do you trust yourself? Now you got trust issues all over the place. But the putting a person on a pedestal is right up there with having a relationship with a married person. Women do this. Most of my clients are women, so I'm more related to that. But what you're saying is, gee, I have more value because they're choosing me over them, over their spouse. I don't care what the reason that they're doing it for. You know, whatever their story is, we all have a story, of course, and sometimes the stories are real. But still, what we're saying to ourselves is, I'm more valuable. They chose me. They chose me. Of course, we don't stop to think that if they'll cheat on their other person, what'll they do to us? But we stop at that point. When we're put people up on pedestals, they're afar. We don't have to emotionally interact with them. What we can do is we can love them, we can yearn for them, we can want them, and there's all of these intense emotions that can go with putting somebody up on a pedestal, because we know we can't have them. We know we can't have them. So it's safe to have all these emotions. We're going to get into it. And sometimes we've cut off our emotions so much out of fear, out of fear of rejection, that the only thing we can do is feel those really, really intense, painful ones. And we got into that place. And maybe that's all we ever knew. Maybe that's what we learned as kids. Was just the pain. Maybe those people that we put up on those pedestals then, that's all they gave us. You know, sometimes you ever think what you get out of when you go to you scream and yell at the football game, the basketball game? It's vicarious. We're able to let go and open up a lot of energy and displace it there. Yeah, we do that. And it's fun and it's safe. Well, putting somebody up on a pedestal and loving them and worshiping them is very safe too. And we can reconfirm that we don't have any value. We do that too. But we can love somebody from a distance who really has value because we put them up on a pedestal. But they will fall off. One day. They will. But you know what? You might like it being better. I haven't thought about that, have you? Maybe who they really are is really interesting. Maybe they're okay. Maybe they are obtainable, but you just never gave a chance. Maybe they won't reject you. Well, maybe they will. Yeah, maybe they will. But how will you ever know if you don't take a chance? If you don't take down that wall, that space, how will you ever know anything? You won't. You won't. Because you can't live with illusions. You can't. People are real. And we've got to take our chances, and we're going to get hurt. But you know what? It's not going to kill us. Sometimes we wished it did, but it's not. Sometimes the pain is that great, sure. But reality is where we're going to get what we need. Not when we put somebody on a pedestal. So think about that. What are you afraid of? Been rejected before. We've all been rejected. But if we take a chance and we gamble a little bit, you just might find that person you put up on that pedestal might even like you. Who knows? Or maybe they'll just be nice enough to say, hey, this is, not going to work out. They might turn out to be a really nice person. Maybe make a good friend. Who knows? But you got to take people off the pedestals. Doesn't work. It's a wall. Just another kind of wall.